Hello, Linda Balkema here for Alive and Well. Yesterday we were out at the Service One Credit Union to see the Wheels of Mercy and the outreach workers from Muskegon Community Health Project. Today we are at Fifth Reformed Church on the north side of town to see the outreach workers in action here, and there's a whole lot of people here waiting for food truck, getting free health screenings, and we have a participant who has willingly agreed to be on the show and is going through the health screening. Welcome and thank you.
Thank you.
And your name?
Betty Stever.
Betty, and you're starting out here with Mimi. You see Mimi here?
I am.
Here you are. Okay, and we're going to just walk through this health screening process with Betty. Betty, do you have any concerns today?
I've had a little bit of high blood pressure, so that's one reason I wanted to have it checked while I was here.
Okay, well that's a good thing to do. And are you also going to get your diabetes screening?
As long as I'm here, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, and you should, and it's important for folks to do that. Now, I have a question for Mimi when she gets... She has to do a screening here with another gentleman. Busy place today. Yesterday we talked a little bit about diabetes, and you poked my finger, and it really didn't hurt at all. It didn't. But I didn't ask you about numbers. What are the number range? I was at 110. What's safe range? What's out of range?
It just depends. You know, if you're not a diabetic, anything under 100 is good. You know, and you cannot test 2 hours after you eat. You must wait 2 hours after you have your lunch or your breakfast or whatever meal that you're eating, because then it gives a good base for your sugar level.
So anything under 100 is good. Now,
if you're diabetic, my husband, when he went to his diabetes classes, they said anything under 130.
On anything under 130. Now, is there such a thing as too low?
Oh, absolutely. They don't want your blood sugar to be under 70. Anything under 70, depending on who it is, like he will get the shakes and he'll know that he will need to get a glucose tablet or something that'll raise his blood sugar up. So, yeah, you got to keep it above 70.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about low blood sugar also, so I know, and that's what's really important too. The outreach staff, it isn't just about testing, it's about education. They educate people, they help people. So you're going to get a little education here today too. So tell me, are you a member here at Fifth Reformed?
No, I'm not.
Okay, but you heard about the food truck today?
Right, right.
Okay, and is Mimi getting ready to do the sugar?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about the anticipation.
First time being here.
Yes, it is. My first
So we have to
time.
be really gentle with her.
It doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt, but it's that anticipation of the poke, and if you don't think about it,
Well, at my age, I've been poked a few times, so one more poke.
one more poke doesn't matter. All
No.
right.
Does diabetes run in your family?
My mother had it, but it was elder, because of her age.
Okay.
Yes, age-related. No. A nephew, but when he was very young, juvenile diabetes.
He's got type 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Not a.
You didn't
not
even
a
flinch. She didn't jump at all. See how easy that is?
That each time when you have your yearly checkup, you would want them to do an A1C, because the A1C, what it does is it looks at what your blood sugar has been or is over the last 3 to 4 months. So they already take a blood draw when you take your yearly exam. Tell them to do an A1C along with it, and that will give you a good idea. And that is your number. We don't want anybody else to see that, but that's your number. Did you have any? Have one of the cookies?
Okay. So it's a little elevated, but not in danger.
But I knew you had a cookie.
And that will do it. Okay.
told on me.
Yes. But you're great.
Thank you.
But you do need to watch it, because as we get older, we do tend to get ththose few little bumps and bruises as we grow older. We do, and we're going to end up with something. So just make sure that you know, because the sooner they catch it, the better off you are, whether it's your high blood pressure or diabetes or whatever. Okay?
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
And your name, sir?
Doug Baker.
Doug, and you're here to get a health screening today?
Yes, I am. I had a heart attack last year about this time, so I'm a little more concerned about things now.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet. And have you been doing precautionary things since your heart attack? Are you eating healthier?
I'm trying to eat healthier. Yeah. I've been trying to walk, but in this heat, I've slowed down a lot.
Yeah, And it's going to be a hot, sticky one this weekend, and that's important. It's great to walk and get exercise, but when it's hot, you've got to be careful of sunstroke and the humidity like this. So lots of water. Drink lots of water. Stay in the shade. Watch how long you're in the sun. Use your SPF, and all of those things are important. Yeah, you don't want to cause another heart attack. So
That's true. That's true. Like I say, 5 bypass at one time was enough for me.
Wow. 5 bypasses. So, well, it's good that you're here getting a screening, and you're also waiting on the food truck, I see.
Oh, yes. I've been unemployed for a number of years now, and this food truck's really helped me out a lot. And especially the fresh vegetables and things like that. You know, they're expensive.
Yeah, they are expensive. So it's great that the food truck is here for some free food for folks that need it. And they're lined up outside. Okay, he's getting poked here, so. And we're going to go.
Cry on camera.
Doesn't hurt. You've had quadruple bypass. You can handle a little poke. It doesn't hurt at all.
Doesn't hurt. I've been poked so many times for that.
Well, we're going to take a look at Betty down here, who's getting her blood pressure checked. All right, and we have Cindy here that does the Lakeshore Lung Pulmonary Screening with the Muskegon Community Health Project. She's also an outreach worker. We've interviewed Cindy before.
Morning, Linda.
And with us, who do we have here?
Mary Barnhart.
Mary Barnhart. Okay, and can I ask, are you a smoker?
Yes.
Yes. And yes, you are.
Yes, I'm trying to quit.
Trying to quit. Good for you. That's always important. Never quitting. Yes, keep trying to
what
quit.
I say.
Yeah, never quitting.
Linda, can I say something to the camera? I'd like to tell people that it does take a person an average of 7 times to be successful at quitting smoking. We also offer a pamphlet right here that we have all of our local tobacco treatment programs that would be available to you. So that's the first thing I'm going to give you. Then we're going to do a pulmonary function screening on her, which is going to tell us if there's any obstructions in her lungs or any issues that she needs to deal with. And for some people, it's just a little wake-up call that they need to deal with things and stop trying to look the other way. So we do them for free to the public at all health fairs and on our Wheels of Mercy mobile unit. So
That's wonderful. Yes.
go ahead, put the tube in your mouth, 2 regular breaths. That's a girl. Now your big one. You ready? Blow, 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 blow. Oh, good one, good one. That's excellent. Now, have you quit smoking? It's a good clip, I know that. Have you quit smoking now at this point, or are you in the periods of trying to quit smoking?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I went from a pack and a half today down to just under half a pack a day now.
Wonderful. I see a huge improvement in your lungs. It says you have a normal spirometry. I looked up your reading that you had before you just sat down, and you had an obstruction. So you have an improvement. So it tells me that what you're doing and the choice that you're making is a good one for you. Okay, so congratulations. Keep up the good work.
I plan on it.
Okay, good. Well, we wish you much luck on that. I hope you can quit. I know. Yeah. And incentive to everybody else out there.